So unable to convert for the way with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32. An extra point now. A rule for these guys. So, you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss them longer than missing a field.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30. PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. If I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Kaepernick now to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Open man right side is Ingram. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him. Back to 1.
A good run there by Cook on 1st down, powering his way forward, a gain of 6. Working with a 2nd and 4. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. 2nd in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards. And that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll go out of bounds after taking it further down inside the 40. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open. Got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give. This is Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback there to make the play defensively.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this 2nd half. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the 2nd half. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it...
Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that's going to tie us at 13. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From the 30 on second down, Ryan flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Ryan. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To throw again is Ryan. They complete it to him. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
Hines.
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. To throw is Ryan. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Ryan taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are going to take the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead.